This tutorial explores the execution of scripts. The script menu has two items here. The first one just opens and runs a script. The second one brings up the script editor. The script editor will be dealt with in a separate tutorial. Here we're going to just explore running a script. There are two kinds of scripts in HyperCam. The first kind are simple and involve chemistry and are a straight line language with no loops or branches or do loops or anything. These are SCR files, star.scr. Alternatively, we call this HyperCam command language HCL scripts. These scripts have commands like do molecular dynamics and so on, and involve chemistry molecular modeling operations. There's a whole language in hundreds, 700 of these commands that do something related to HyperCam, some chemistry of some sort or other. The other kind of script is a TCL script. The tool command language, TCL or TK, are generic scripting languages that allow you to build GUI with TK or with TCL to do all kinds of things that you would do in a general purpose language involving loops and do loops and so on. And the thing about TCL is that it's an extensible language. We can embed all the HCL commands into the TCL language. So if you run a TCL script, it's completely generic. You can do general purpose programming, but you have available statements or commands in that language that do all the molecular modeling that HyperCam can do. So there's these two, and we'll give a simple example of each of them. The first one, we're going to run a straight line HCL script, a simple one, and this one uses the commands to build a C60 molecule just through commands. So, and I think it puts an SO2 molecule inside the C60 and then optimizes it and rotates it around a little bit for visualization, and used to be a little slower. It's pretty fast execution now, so you may miss much of what was originally intended for it. But anyway, we execute that one first, builds the C60, is optimizing the SO2 inside. This script has cut off the front face so you can see inside the C60 what's going on. In any event, this is a C60 with a molecule inside the cage. So that's the example of what you could do with a HCL script. You can do all kinds of chemistry. Anything that HyperCam can do, it's intended that you could do with a script if you wanted to. You can do it through the GUI by sitting here and using the mouse, or you can do it with a script by writing script commands in the scripting language, which in HyperCam is the HCL language. And if you want general purpose programming capabilities, you embed that in a TCL. So next we'll run a TCL script. And TCL, now there's also a compiled binary HCL, but that's fairly rarely used. The TK or TCL scripts, let's look for some examples here. We'll see some over here, and we'll do one that is just again a little visualization that moves the molecule around in a loop, and again for visualization purposes. So this is doing it over and over again, and it rotates the molecule, zooms in on it, and so for a little visual effect. But that's a TCL script, and you execute TCL and HCL via this menu item in the same way, even though the two types of scripts are fairly different, and the TCL is the generic one with embedded HCL, and HCL is the simpler chemistry language with only straight line commands, no looping or anything like that.